In the animal world, there is the hunter and the hunted, hound and fox, hawk and sparrow, cat and mouse. We in the topmost species have also joined the hunt. But who is to judge precisely which of us are hounds or foxes as we enter the chase?
Me? I'm a writer. The name is Burton, Doug Burton. Whodunits, weird stories, creepy gimmicks, stuff like that. Never heard of me? Well, naturally. I write like crazy, but I never sell anything. I've got the biggest collection of rejection slips in the Authors League. My stuff isn't hot enough, they squawk. No excitement. Get some action into it, Burton, they keep telling me. Give it the fast 1-2 with a chase at the finish. Well, I gave it the fast 1-2 this trip, sweetie pie. But I didn't dream this one up. It happened. So help me, Hannah, it happened. It was in Havana, Paris with a Spanish accent. Oh, what a town. I fell into a fast 400 on a first-rate story in New York. It was a honey, sweetie pie, an original with maybe a little twist here and there I stole from Ambler and E.A. Poe. It was enough to take me down to Cuba where I figured I'd get some inspiration and new background material, but the weeks rolled by and the dough ran out and the great American whodunit didn't register. I started bumming singles from tourists, and after a while I was down to quarters, and then it was just cadging drinks. I finally ended up the way they said I'd end, a broken-down hack in a dirty guayabera, leaning across a pockmarked native gin mill bar, telling the barkeep what a great book I could have written. Hemingway? Listen, I could have given Ernesto cards and spades, and that goes for Faulkner, too. Un otro daiquiri, amigo, see?
You are a writer, senor?
Sure, I'm a writer.
Forgive the intrusion, but I could not help overhearing your conversation with the barkeep. Will you join me in a drink?
Well, I don't mind if I do.
No like Eerie, Pedro. My name, senor, is Fernando.
Mine's Burton. I come from the States.
Obviously, senor. You are well known there as a writer?
Well, more or less.
And what do you write?
Mystery stories. Now, don't laugh. Poe wrote them, didn't he? Masterpieces. So did de Maupassant. And I got a novel in mind that'll cop the Pulitzer.
A mystery novel, senor?
Sure.
When will you write it?
Well, just as soon as I get an idea.
I only ask because we are both in the same profession, senor.
Oh, you scribble too?
I am a publisher.
A book publisher?
And my specialty is detective stories.
Holy smoke.
Senor?
I mean, what a break. The two of us meeting at a bar. Hey, this might turn out to be a deal.
Well, I hope so, senor. Please, my card. You must come to see me when you have something to offer.
Sure, I'll come. Give me a day or two, Mr. Fernando. I'll dig up a yarn.
I would be delighted to hear about it, Senor Burton. By the way, do you have a card for me?
I just gave my last one away. But I'll give you my address. I got a room on the Malecon, number 12.
Número 12. Bueno. Perhaps I will get in touch with you, Senor Burton. It has been a pleasure to know you.
Oh, leaving already?
See, I have an important engagement with my printers.
Oh.
Ay, caramba.
Well, what's the trouble?
This letter. I was to have mailed it yesterday. But like a fool, I have forgotten and carried it with me. It's too late now to mail, and I cannot deliver it in person because of my appointment.
Well, you want me to do it for you, Mr. Fernando?
No. This is too important. It is a letter to one of my clients.
Oh, come on. Let me have it. I'll be careful.
Can you leave right now?
I got nothing else to do.
Well, you are very obliging, senor, and I am grateful to you. The address is on the envelope. Please make certain it is delivered promptly.
I'm on my way.
Take a taxi, senor.
A taxi?
Of course, I must pay for the fare. Here is $5, Senor Burton.
Oh, that's okay.
No, please, you must accept it. And let me thank you once again. Why not drop into my office? I should be there in perhaps 1 hour. We can discuss a projected story, and it is quite possible we can make a tentative deal.
Oh, I'll be there, Mr. Fernando. You can count on it.
And I will be waiting for you, senor, after the letter is delivered.
He passed me a narrow manila envelope sealed on both ends with wax and addressed to a Senora Natasha Vashnik. Then he pushed a $5 in my hand and left the bar. I finished my drink and hit the street, but instead of hailing a cab, I figured I might as well take the bus and eat for a couple of days on the difference. That was when I got my first hint that the errand he'd sent me on had a label marked lousy. In Havana, a bus is called a Wawa, and it shouldn't happen to a dog. The chassis is put together with scotch tape and chewing gum, and the passengers are packed in like anchovies, breathing down each other's throats. I was jammed into the rear with a garlic-smelling boy on one side and a fat duena on the other, while right behind me was a guy I didn't notice until I felt his fingers frisk the pocket in my pants. Hey!
Well, excuse me.
You looking for something, mister?
It was a mistake. I assure you the bus is so crowded.
You were trying to pick my
Oh,
pocket.
no, my friend, you're in error.
I got half a mind to call a cop.
I suggest, my friend, that you keep the other half on something else.
He had a German accent and a thick red beard, but the most significant part of this gorilla's personality was the point of a knife he held pressed against my spine. For a second, my throat went dry. Then the bus gave a lurch, and I was thrown forward through the mob, putting 3 or 4 people between us. As the bus stopped, I jumped, and I was running up the avenue while Redbeard was still trying to push his way through the crowd. I figured him for a dip with an eye on my poke, but half an hour later, I knew my wallet wasn't what Redbeard had been interested in.
Si.
Senora Vashnik?
Si.
I got a letter for you.
A letter
Mm-hmm.
for me. How nice. Please come in.
She had a Russian accent and a shape she didn't get from eating borscht. And when she smiled and showed her pretty dimples, it made me feel like warbling, "Oh, Chichornia." She led me into an overfurnished living room and pointed to a table and 3 chairs. I sat down on one of them. She took another, while the third was occupied by a dozing Maltese cat who raised his fur and spat as soon as he laid eyes on me.
Quiet, Boris. He is not used to strangers. Signor...
Burton. Doug Burton.
An American? No.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
You say you have a letter.
Right here.
But it was very kind of you to deliver it. You must stay and have a drink.
Well, I've got an appointment.
Just one, Mr. Burton.
For the road.
Da, for the road. Rum Blanco, da?
That suits me fine.
Boris, be quiet. You must be nice to our guest, Boris. And mind your manners. Here you are, Mr. Burton. Good health?
Thank you. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, it was my fault.
I spilled some liquor on your carpet.
No matter. Drink up, Mr. Burton. Boris. Boris, keep away from there. Boris!
When I spilled the drink, the cat stretched himself, then jumped down to the floor. Before she could stop him, he was lapping at the liquor, his tongue darting in and out like a thirsty barfly. 5 seconds later, he let out a whine, and his tongue stopped moving. Then his eyes glazed like 2 marbles, his tail started to quiver, and he slowly rolled over on his back, his legs stiff in the air, stone dead. Your cat.
Boris.
What was in that drink you gave me?
Drink?
The cat lapped it up, and it finished him.
But you must be mistaken.
Mistaken? Look at him. That drink was poisoned, lady. You don't mind if we swap.
What are you doing?
You drink mine, and I'll drink yours, baby.
But this is ridiculous.
Is it?
And I am giving the orders here. You are going to finish your drink, Mr. Burton.
Oh. At the point of a gun.
You have your choice. The drink or a bullet in your stubborn head.
Well, what's the big idea? Why pick on me? I never even saw you before I came here with that letter.
And I will make sure, Mr. Burton, that you will never see me again. Drink, or I shoot.
It was crazy. I deliver a letter to a dame I never met, and she tries to dose me with cyanide. Then she pulls a rod as big as a cannon and shoves it in my face. And she wasn't waiting too long for me to make up my mind either. A glass of poison or a slug. I had my choice. You must be nuts, lady.
Drink, I tell you. No? Then I shoot.
I grabbed the letter, then kicked over the table a split second before she fired. She was on the floor, groping for the gun when I dived through an open window and tore up the street. I was still trying to figure what hit me when I glanced up at a lamppost sign and saw I was on Avenida Calzado, the address on Senor Fernando's card. His number was 87, and I was in front of 96. 95 was a butcher shop. 89 was a laundry, and a moment later I saw that what should have been number 87 was an empty lot. I stood there like an idiot, looking across the open space, then pulled out the letter. But as I started to crack the sealing wax with my fingernail, I heard footsteps behind me, and I turned and met Herr Redbeard again, face to face.
This is a coincidence, my friend.
You think so?
Imagine us meeting here on an empty street.
It's a small world.
May I trouble you?
For what?
The letter, my friend.
What letter?
The manila envelope you just put in your shirt.
You sound anxious, Barbarossa.
I am, my friend, most anxious. Anxious enough to use this knife.
That won't be necessary.
I was hoping you would be reasonable.
You've been looking for it, and now you can have it. In your pussy! I nailed him on the kisser, only it wasn't solid. He staggered back, but not completely out. I saw his hand go for his pocket, and a knife blade flashed, but I was on my way before he could get himself to lunge. This time I wasn't fresh, and my wind was bad, while he was only 20 yards behind me and gaining fast. As I turned the corner, I saw a double pair of glass doors under an awning on my left, and I ducked inside to find myself in a tourist dine and dance joint called the Capitolio. I went through the lobby just as he came after me through the door and reached the main patio of the restaurant. The dance floor was out in the open, jammed with tourists, and as I snaked my way along the sides, I glanced back and saw Redbeard behind me, casing the crowd. At that point, I stopped at a table, pulled an overweight dame right out of a chair, and tried to lose myself by doing a Roomba through the mob.
Well, I declare.
Remember me?
Well, you must be out of your mind, young man.
The name's Doug Burton. I'm a friend of your husband's.
You are?
Oh, you must remember.
Oh, well, I must say I have a very poor memory for faces.
Oh, but I haven't, especially a face like yours.
Oh, you're very flattering, Mr. Burton. I'm sure my husband will be delighted. Well, we just arrived in Havana this morning, and we don't know a soul. But I wasn't worried. Oh, no, I told Orville that we'd meet someone. I declare.
I thought it might be better if we danced on the other side.
Well, you needn't have pulled me that way. Oh, why are you looking around like that? Oh, now, really, Mr. Burton, are you quite sure we've met before? Our name is Owens.
Oh, no doubt about it. Let's dance over there near the kitchen door.
The kitchen door? Oh, there's Orville. He just stepped out to make a phone call. Come back to the table with me, Mr. Burton. He'll be so happy to see you.
Keep dancing, lady.
But my husband...
Keep dancing and shut up.
Oh.
Her mouth popped open like a fish out of water, but my mind was something else. Old Redbeard was moving across the floor, one hand in his pocket and his eyes glued to mine.
Oh, that man! Stop him! He's got a knife! Stop him!
Well, the chatters seem to be telling us that Twitches is the best experience so far. It also seems to be the least amount of lag time between real life and what you're seeing, which is about 2 to 3 seconds.
Yeah. Yes, the Facebook Live is about 10 seconds behind the Twitch is about 10 seconds behind the live, and about another 4 seconds with the Facebook, and about another 4 or 8 seconds with the YouTube.
Yep. And there's so many more things that we can do here. We don't want to get into too much technical stuff. That probably wouldn't be professional. However, we have the ability to turn on microphones where you, the listeners, are listening. We just want to hear your response. That's what I thought. Thank you guys, really. Yeah, Fogsbane, Daryl, good old Bob, Ruby Man. Thank you so much. No, stop, really. Come on, guys. We're blushing. If you could see me, I'm blushing. Dave's got a filter.
There we go.
All right, calm down. Eerie House Radio. Fun. That's what we're having. And Gar will be joining us shortly. And if not, he has provided us with some Gar written morals.
But we're looking forward to him being back in time.
Yep.
He was here earlier, had to leave, and should be right back.
Well, he's frozen. He hasn't moved since the broadcast started. Look at him.
He has not, yeah.
He hasn't moved.
What do you think about this? Kind of almost in a sense.
He's moving.
Did you do that?
It's a lot. No, I didn't do that. It's the spirits. Hey.
Interesting thing about this, it has some, in a sense, almost a somewhat of a relationship to X-1, considering some of the writers were the same, and certainly the announcer is the same. And when this show went off the air, that's when X-1 started up. So, boy, that picture just really, that's a moving picture of Gar.
We have created moving pictures right here on Eerie House Radio, no less.
Yeah.
Dave brought up something really important to me yesterday. You know, a big part of our show too is Dave converts these into 1 hour episodes and puts them up for the well, I was gonna say blind, but what Dave brought to my attention, and it's not about being politically correct at all. It's more about accuracy. I didn't realize how blind I have been to really looking at visually impaired, because
right.
Dave explained, or at least reminded me, that there's very many different levels of sightedness and non-sightedness.
Yes. And I've been at conventions where blind people are one of the first questions they ask when they meet is how much sight do you have? Is it just shades? Is it shadows? Is it a corner or something like that? So they are even interested in how much sight there is. And someone, I know some people without their glasses are legally blind. I'm probably 3/4 of the way there myself, but
I'm catching up.
Yeah. So yeah, it is, because we've been making these, of course, they're audio podcasts as well, and we've been putting these together for the radio reading service. We've done 415 hours on top of all the stuff we've done here with you guys, which has been considerably more, but still 415 hours that we've provided to the radio reading service.
That's great, Dave. Keep up. Please keep doing that. I would imagine that folks that have visual challenges, you know, this is a great way to get a little extra bonus entertainment.
Well, not only that, but I had one guy. He has passed away. He was one of our listeners, and he honestly told me, Dave, for 1 hour a day when we played old radio programs every day at 9 p.m. He says, for 1 hour a day, you give me my sight back, because that's what radio dramas do.
That's like a mic drop moment, because
it is. It truly is.
Because that's kind of why we do what we do, and that's very, very touching. And I remember when you first told me about this a long time ago, Dave. It's I think the gentleman was still living at the time.
He was,
and that's about the best thing we can hear.
Absolutely, and they're still listening, because not long ago we got a complaint because I included an episode of Amos and Andy. They didn't think that was politically correct. I promise not to put any more Amos and Andys on theirs, But you know what, Amos and Andy, one, it was part of our history, part of radio history. Two, it was a darn funny show.
Yeah, it's
Three, it was,
actually.
and although the main characters were done by two white guys, there were there were African American actors on there, and they had singing groups that were African American. It was groundbreaking for a lot of African Americans as well.
Yeah. Yep, it's easier to look back from the lens of today and criticize, but you look at the environment and how things have improved since then. So hopefully,
It really, but it was just a funny, well written show. There are so many like there. Everybody loved Vic and Sade. I think I played one episode of Vic and Sade only because that's the only thing I could find to wrap up our that particular topic we had that weekend.
yeah,
And I kept trying. I mean, Stan Freberg loved it. Stan Freberg used to pretend to be sick so he could stay home and listen to Vic and Sade. It was, and it was so dry. I was thirsty. The humor was so dry. I was thirsty by the end of their 15-minute episode. So I don't know. It just something that never caught on with me.
yeah,
But the Amos and Andes they're just fun.
they're genuinely fun.
Yes.
Equally as fun are episodes like The Chase. Let us continue this story, which I believe is entitled Down and Out in Havana.
That's one name.
I was halfway through the kitchen when she started to yell, and the confusion on the dance floor gave me a 30-second start. That was all I needed to grab a cab and direct him to my roach-ridden flat on the Malacone. As I climbed the stairs, I tried to put the thing together in my mind, but it just wouldn't make sense. The answer, I thought, must be inside the manila envelope, and I was planning on having a look just as soon as I reached my room, but I hadn't figured on unexpected company when I opened my door.
Senor Bert,
Surprised, Fernando?
a little. I must confess.
Why? Didn't you expect to see me alive again?
Senor, I...
Don't senor me, you double-crossing weasel. They tried to poison me, shoot me, and stick a knife in my liver. I've been chased from one end of Havana to the other. Now I'm finding out why.
Senor, please, you are joking me.
Stand still.
I'm not armed, senor. I have no weapons.
Then start making with the answers.
What would you like to know?
You're no book publisher.
Agreed, senor.
You sent me up to that Russian dame, and she tried to kill me.
Also agreed.
Why?
You were taking my place, senor. You see, if I had delivered the letter, she would have killed me. This was a very uncomfortable thought. So I sent you in my place, naturally.
Naturally.
I was warned, senor, that the bearer of that letter would be automatically liquidated, so he would be unable to ever identify the lady again. I have a great love of life, senor, and I decided to give you the honor of dying in my place.
Thanks.
Don't mention it, senor.
And now I got a little surprise for you, sweetie pie.
See?
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna beat your brains out with a coat hanger.
Don't touch me, or I will call the police.
That'll be just dandy. I can tell them you're a housebreaker, and I set you up for the cooler just before they came.
I did not break into your room, senor. The door was open.
Which brings up another point. Why did you come here?
Why, senor?
And make the answer a good one while you still got your own teeth.
I just wanted to call on you, senor.
Come again?
Senor, you make big mistake.
Once more, and make it sound better this time.
Don't hit me again. I tell you all, I came here to see if you had any papers. Identification, a passport, perhaps. I thought I could use it to get in the United States.
Pretty sure I wouldn't show up alive, weren't you?
Si, senor.
Why?
I told you. I knew that the man who delivered that letter would not live to talk about it. I received $500, senor, to make the delivery.
You turned it over to me for a fin. What's in that letter that makes it so important?
I don't know, senor. I was warned not to break the sealing wax.
Okay, let's have a look.
Senor?
Well?
This may not be wise.
You got 500 and they tried to knock me off to keep me quiet. I've written a lot of mysteries, mister, and this one takes the cake. But there's a payoff to every whodunit, and I'm getting that payoff now. He watched me like a hawk as I opened the flap and slipped out a single sheet of paper. I unfolded it, took one good look, and then stared at Fernando, too stupefied to talk. The sheet of paper I took from the envelope was completely blank. One of us must be crazy.
Si, senor.
Look at this paper.
I am looking, senor.
It's blank.
Si, senor.
You mean this envelope was worthless?
Perhaps.
And you got half a G to deliver it?
A joke, no?
No.
It is one of those things that cannot be explained. You cannot get blood out of a stone, senor.
But you're no stone.
Senor.
You got the answers, Fernando, and you're giving them to me.
No, senor. I have no answers. I have told you all. I swear I have told you.
He was standing near an open window, and whoever fired must have aimed from across the street. Both bullets went right between his shoulder blades, and he was dead even before he hit the floor. I didn't dare go near the window, and I knew I'd be taking a chance if I used the door. Before I even had time to turn him over, I heard footsteps coming up the stairs, and a few seconds later, Redbeard waltzed in with the gun still in his hand. Greetings.
We meet once again, my friend.
Come in and make yourself at home. Sorry I can't introduce you to my other guest. He's indisposed.
I will not stay long.
Oh, incidentally, we've never been formally introduced.
This is not necessary.
Oh, but if you're going to shoot me, you ought to do it on a friendly basis.
You are a cool one, my friend.
The name is Burton.
If it'll make you feel any better, you may call me Fritz.
German?
Yeah.
Germans, Russians, Spaniard. This is getting to be an international Kathy Clutch.
The letter, please.
The letter?
Please.
Well, help yourself. It's on the table.
The envelope is on the table, but you have the paper in your pocket. Give it to me.
Come and get it, Fritzy.
Must I remove it from your body?
I'll make a deal with you.
You'll make a deal with me?
Hmm?
You're forgetting that I have the gun, my friend.
Oh, my memory's not what it used to be.
The letter, no more talk.
It's all yours, Fritzy. Here. I found out he was a sucker for a left hook the first time I clipped him, and he fell for the same lead twice. He fired as he staggered, but his shot went wild. And as he tried to catch his balance, I clamped a wrist lock on one of his arms, twisted him around, and sent him right over my shoulder in a flying mare, right through the window. By the time I reached the entrance to the building, a crowd had gathered, and the cops were on the way. With a corpse in my flat and another one under my awning, explanations would have been hard to come by, so I sidled around the jabbering group on the sidewalk, strolled up the street, then broke into a run as I turned the corner. There was still one party left alive who knew the score, and I headed in her direction. But this time, I didn't use the front door to get in. I climbed through a kitchen window in the back, then walked softly through the hall and found her pacing the floor in her overfurnished parlor, biting her nails in frustration. Hello again.
You.
Don't move any nearer to that desk, baby. This time I'll hold on to the artillery just to change the plot.
Very well. What now?
I got a proposition to make, Natasha. Da. Let me in on the secret, and we share and share alike.
What a secret, darling.
The one connected with this blank sheet of paper.
There is no secret.
No?
You have been made the victim of a bad joke.
Do I look like I'm laughing?
That the paper in your hand is worthless. As you can see, it is merely a dummy. The real formula has long since been sold.
What formula?
You don't know?
I only know I'm holding the gun, baby, and you'd better talk fast.
I have no objection to telling you whatever you want to hear, my handsome friend.
Who was Fritz?
Fritz?
Mm-hmm.
The German. He was an agent, like I am.
A Russian agent?
I work for whoever will pay the most, my boy. And frankly, my fellow countrymen are the cheapest of the lot. Fritz was also a freelancer, and we were both after the same piece of merchandise.
What about Fernando?
Who is Fernando?
He was the guy who was supposed to deliver that letter to you originally.
Oh, yes, you took his place. He was hired to bring the letter here from Buenos Aires. He was unimportant.
Mm-hmm. Now we come to the jackpot question.
Da?
This blank sheet of paper.
I told you, it is a dummy. You are wasting your time. I have already sold the formula to a foreign power for a handsome sum.
And just what is the formula?
A bomb which will make the atom bomb and even the hydrogen bomb look like toys, my friend. It was developed by a scientist who has since, shall we say, passed away.
So many guys seem to be doing these days.
So you would be just as wise to leave and forget the whole affair. What are you looking for?
Just wanted to make sure this paper was worthless before I set fire to it.
Set fire to it now?
Sure.
Why bother to do that?
Maybe I'm an incipient pyromaniac. As long as the paper's useless, we get rid of it. Da?
No. Put the match out, you fool. Put it out.
As the edge of the blank sheet of paper started to burn, her face turned green, and she almost scorched her fingers off trying to reach the flame. Just an inch or two was damaged by the time I doused it, and as she stood there glaring at me, livid, I noticed something else. The edge of the paper that was nearest the fire wasn't blank anymore. Well, what have we here?
Now you have all the answers you require.
Hey, not a bad gimmick. The paper's been chemically treated. Heat brings out the invisible ink.
So?
Looks as though I'm holding all the aces now, baby.
But not for long. I do have an ace, my friend, with a gun in his hand who's standing right behind you.
Don't turn. Take his revolver, Natasha.
Da.
The formula, too.
Da.
Now step aside.
Don't shoot, Ivan. Not here.
Then where?
The goat field. We can leave him there.
The car, Natasha. Let us get this over with. Quickly.
I was cornered and I knew it, so I didn't say a word. They shoved me outside to a closed sedan and dumped me in the back, while Natasha drove and he held the rod against my ribs. 15 minutes later, we reached an open garbage dump with nothing and no one in sight except 2 goats.
Wait here, Natasha.
Hurry, Ivan.
You, Mark.
Yeah, this place smells like a sewer.
The odor will not trouble you for very long.
Can't we talk this over?
There is nothing to say. We've gone far enough. Stop here.
Before you pull that trigger, you might satisfy my curiosity.
In regard to what?
That paper in your pocket. How much will you get for it?
As much as the market will bear.
Couple of thousand?
Thousands for this? The price will be in millions.
And you've got the only copy?
Da, here in my hand.
Ivan, hurry.
I'll be with you in a moment, Natasha, just as soon as I feed our friend to the goats.
Hey, don't look that hungry. I took the only chance I had left and lunged for the gun, but this trip my luck didn't hold completely. I felt the sting and heat of the slug as it passed right through my shoulder, but I managed to get one arm and a stranglehold around his throat. He dropped the gun in surprise as he struggled for air, and I could feel the last of my strength begin to leave when his windpipe snapped. He was flat on his back as I turned to face Natasha, who had left the car, and I knew I was even too weak to hold her off as she tried to tear me apart with her fingernails, but she wasn't watching me or her sidekick. She was staring at one of the goats, a stunned expression in her eyes and her jaw hanging open like a lavalier.
The paper.
He was holding it in his hand. Where is it?
The goat. Look.
The paper had slipped from Ivan's hand as we struggled, and it had blown a few feet away across the dump. One of the goats had started to chew it, and I turned just in time to see him munch the last of it and swallow it whole. Well, that's the story, sweetie pie. Except for an addenda or two. The Russian recovered, and they jailed him as a foreign spy along with Natasha, while I holed up in my flat and worked like mad. I put the entire yarn on paper, twist for crazy twist, and sent it to New York for publication. And this is the topper, the thing that's got me nuts. My story just came back to me as usual with a rejection slip pinned to the flyleaf marked, "Unbelievable."
In the animal world, there is the hunter and the hunted, hound and fox, hawk and sparrow, cat and mouse. We in the
Abbott and
topmost
Costello.
species have also joined the hunt. But who is to judge precisely which of us are hounds or foxes as we enter the chase? The Chase was created and written for the National Broadcasting Company by Lawrence Clee. In tonight's cast were Vinton Hayworth, Jan Miner, Louis Van Ruten, and Roger de Koven. Next week, a suspenseful story involving a song from the grave and a man who tried to escape from his conscience on The Chase. The Chase was directed and transcribed by Dan Sutter.
Thanks, Dan.
Fred Collins speaking.
Attend the Republican Convention on NBC.
Eerie House Radio proudly presents Gar's Moral of the Story. Question is, will it be garless or not?
Question is, Gar?
Okay, regardless, we'll take this one and give him the next one.
Okay.
A drunk typewriter
There you go.
rarely pays the rent. There we
I've
go.
found the opposite sometimes true, but that's okay.
There you go.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess folks are reporting in. Chatters from all over. There's a gentleman named Dragon Wing who's been watching on YouTube and also checking out the Facebook stream. It seems like most folks are over here in twitch.tv/Eerie House Radio.
Very interesting. Hey, Dale, this would be a perfect spot for a dark tune.
Yeah, it would have been. If I knew where it was.
Welcome, kiddies. It's time for an Eerie House Dark Tune.
Nurse, you may send in the next patient. I believe it's Old Man Jenkins.
Well, Doc, I'm here for my physical. I want to be in shape for my wedding night.
Oh, you're getting married, Mr. Johnson. At age 84? That's great.
Yep, she's a real firecracker, 24 years young.
Oh, that's amazing. Say, I should mention, the wedding night? At your age, it could be fatal.
Look, Doc, if she dies, she dies.
Ho, ho, ho. Be here next time for another Eerie House Radio Dark Tune.
Gee, the cartoon after the first feature. That's never happened before. Oh, dear. But we're having fun. This is a neat little tool and toy to play with.
Yep,
And we'll get a little smoother as we go along. A couple bumps
we
in the
will.
road. Kind of expected that.
Yep. All in all, it's gone a little smoother than I think we all thought. So
Yep.
there you go.
So, Dave, ever been to Cuba?
I have not, although I do have a friend who has been to Cuba. He brought me back some Cuba rum, actually, I think. I have it back there. I'll have to, during the show, I'll go pull it off my shelf and bring it in and show you.
I was activated while I was in the Ohio National Guard during the Cuban refugee crisis.
Oh, okay.
Some interesting experiences there.
So did you go down to Florida to greet them all?
No. They came to Wisconsin to greet me. No.
Oh, okay.
Fort McCoy, Wisconsin, they were processing them. They were trying to figure out, all right, who's dangerous, who's a criminal, who's not, who can be assimilated into our country.
Ah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
So there was a day, and
It was
it was an interesting
some
time.
thought that there was some thought that Castro was just emptying out his prisons. You got to meet them. You can tell me better.
He did, but some of the crimes were just not things that we would necessarily consider a crime here. That was a tough regime. Still is. For now. I don't know. Clock's ticking. But on to radio. We've got some more Cuban stories for you.
We do. Yep.
Where are we going to go next? How about Escape next?
An escape? Sure. Why not? Why not?
Sure. And this one is entitled Night in Havana.
And it comes from us from October the 22nd of 1940 and 9.
Ooh.
Tired of the everyday routine? Ever dream of a life of romantic adventure?
Every day.
Want to get away from it all?
Escape! Designed to free you from the four walls of today for a half hour of high adventure.
Tonight we escape to the waterfront of Havana and to an underworld where men live and sometimes die by a bizarre code of their own. As Burnham Carter tells it in his exciting story, Night in Havana. Something was wrong. Halfway up the street of Pious Works that evening, I realized that something was wrong. None of the regulars were to be seen. Assuredly, something was wrong. But what? And then I remembered that since I had decided to live an honest life, it was really no concern of mine. As I came abreast of the Why Worry restaurant, I saw the Dutchman, Maru, who owned a cabin cruiser and who was, consequently, a man of some prominence in the smuggling trade. He was standing on the weighing machine near the door, slapping it with his big hands.
Ah, Tio, you have a penny?
A penny? See.
Thanks. Ah, 193 pounds. When I reach 195, I'll switch from beer to coffee. When I hit 190, I go back to beer.
It's like the rise and fall of the tide in Havana Harbor.
2 pounds of beer to go. If you're headed for the Cafe Mosca, I'll join you.
Well, bueno. Hey, come along.
Tio, got a few dollars to lend me?
I have not seen any money in weeks. I was hoping to find a purchaser for my gun this evening.
Oh, Tio, you're kidding. You're going to sell your gun?
Si.
How will you live?
Honestly.
Honestly,
Maru,
you?
Please, you are attracting attention. Quiet, you have attracted attention. Quiet.
What?
The police, Lieutenant Molina across the street.
Oh, here they come. Who's that with him?
Sergeant Ortiz, newly promoted, very ambitious, and... No, I missed the highlight game last night, Maru. I remained at home and read instead.
You, stand where you are.
Why, it is Lieutenant Molina and Sergeant...
Search this one, Sergeant.
Nothing, Lieutenant. This one conceals nothing.
Well, you see, I lead a dull and peaceful life.
I see that you do. Use your handkerchief, Theo. Your lips bleeding. They seemed upset.
I bear them no ill will. They have a hard life, too. It is still bleeding, huh?
Yeah. You can doctor it at the Cafe Mosca.
They must have been told to get someone for something.
You know, I held my breath during that frisk. I was afraid you might be carrying your gun.
Oh, I was? But when I saw them coming toward us, I put it in your pocket.
Oh,
May I have it now, please?
Here. That is not what I would call honorable, Theo.
Maru, there is so little honor in this world that one is just not able to toss it about indiscriminately. Tell me, does my lip look bad? Huh?
It's beginning to swell.
Amalia will be very upset.
Amalia? Who owns the Mosca?
Yes, we are betrothed.
No, I did not know that. Congratulations.
Gracias.
Come. I buy you a beer. Come on, step up to the bar.
Later, perhaps. Thank you, but now I must see Amalia.
Theo, little one. Oh, I feel your lip.
Oh, there's nothing, Amalia. Nothing. The police were in a petulant mood. There is nothing.
Oh, the police, yes, they were here. Lieutenant, wait, he gave me his card. Yes, Lieutenant Molina.
Tell me, did he mention the cause of all this ill feeling?
An American tourista, a very rich one, a very gay one. She has been robbed.
And so soon after the police chief let it be known that American tourists were not to be robbed.
Si.
Amalia, what did she lose?
An emerald of great size.
Oh.
She had it in her purse, left the purse in the Café Diablo. Theo, you had nothing to do with this matter, did you?
Oh, no, my fair one, nothing. I wish I had.
You promised, Theo, you promised.
I know, but Amalia, it's not easy to be honest. I would have been honest years ago. Could I have earned money at it?
Little one, listen to me. After each of your transactions, they have kept you in the jail. It is like my account books. One malefaction, one payment in jail.
See.
Now you owe them nothing. There are no debts.
But you have a debt. The mortgage of $2,100 on this cafe.
Oh, let that be. Little by little we shall pay it.
But there is my pride to consider, my dove. To this marriage, you bring the Café Mosca. I bring nothing.
Ay, Theo, you bring your love. Is that nothing?
Oh, in your eyes it is much, see, but in the eyes of the bank, it's not. Who is this American tourista who carries emeralds in her purse? Huh?
Oh, Mrs. Turner. She is here with her husband. They have great wealth. They come from Miami in their own cruiser. It is called the Seabird, and it is almost as large as Maru's. Theo, promise me you will not become involved.
I promise that if I do, it will be within the law.
Oh, little one, I beg
It will be within the law. I swear it to you. Did Lieutenant Molina mention a reward?
No. He said that if I acquired information concerning the emerald, I was to inform either him or Mr. and Mrs. Turner at the Hotel Flores.
Well, perhaps it would be best to learn whether there is a reward and of a size sufficient to warrant time and effort. I am going to see Senor Stern, Amalia.
Theo, little one, I am afraid.
Oh, there is nothing to fear. An honest man need never have anything to fear. Let me have Lieutenant Molina's card, my dove. It may help me to impress the Americans.
Yes?
Senor Stern.
Yeah?
I am Lieutenant Molina of the secret police. My card.
Well, come in, Lieutenant Molina. Tell me, is there another detective with that name? It seems to me...
Well, it is a common patronym, like in your country, Smith.
Oh, yeah. Well, have you found the emerald?
Regrettably, senor, no. But I would like to talk about it.
Well, I'll call my wife. She's the one who lost it. The knucklehead. Lucille!
Here I am. Don't yell so, Ducky.
This is Lieutenant Molina of the secret police.
It is a great honor, senora.
Just see that, Ducky. He kissed my hand.
I saw. Now, sit down, Lieutenant. You care for a drink?
No, thank you. Not while on duty.
What's on your mind, Lieutenant? My wife and I have a dinner date
It has
tonight.
occurred to us, the chief and I, that although we will, of course, eventually catch the thief, it will take some time. You understand, there are 1,000 rat holes and rats of many nations and much cunning.
We don't have much time. Mrs. Sterner and I are leaving Havana tomorrow afternoon.
And that brings me precisely to my point, the matter of a reward.
Oh, no. Not another nickel. If I can't grease the wheels with $750, they just won't be greased. I'm a reasonable man, Lieutenant, but I'm no sucker.
Of course you are not. 750.
Ducky, I'm sure the lieutenant knows his business. If he thinks the reward ought to be boosted, then boost it. I want that emerald back.
Now, look, Lucille,
Would
I don't...
1,000 be better, Lieutenant?
Oh, indeed it would, senora.
Then offer 1,000, Ducky.
You see, senor Sterner, whether I go between...
Yeah, I know how it works. Okay, call it 1,000.
$1,000? It would not pay the mortgage on the Cafe Mosca, of course, but considering that virtue is said to be its own reward for being, it was handsome. I spent the next 2 hours seeking knowledge of the emerald, but the activities of the police had forced the best of the regulars into hiding, and I learned nothing. And then, as I was walking along the street of souls in the old city, a voice spoke to me from the darkness of the gateway to the ancient convent known as El Corazon.
Theo Martinez.
Your servant.
Got a matter we'd like to talk to you about.
We?
Him and me.
Oh, your pardon. I could not see your friend in the shadows.
We got a mutual acquaintance. Georgia Young.
Georgia Young? Oh, see. I have not seen him since the profitable years of Prohibition.
Before we left Miami, he said to look you up if we ever needed someone to work an angle. He gave us his letter of introduction.
Oh, thank you. Strike a match, please.
Yeah.
A little closer, please. Dear friend Theo, these muchachos are okay. I have a deal with them, just like in the old days, Georgie. Oh, well, you know my name. What is yours?
Moore, Gus Moore.
My name's none of your business.
Stop it, Leo, will you? His name's Leo Walsh. We only been here in Cuba a little while.
You said that you needed somebody to work an angle.
Yeah. We got a shipment on the Florida coast, just beyond Key West. We want it brought here tonight. There's 400 rifles.
Please. I am not interested in the nature of your cargo. You tell me that you are importers, and that is all an honest man need know.
Yeah.
Is it Georgie Young who provides you with the merchandise?
Oh, yeah.
Just like in the old days. It can be done, gentlemen, but it will cost money, of course. $1,500.
That's highway robbery. Let me rough him up a little.
Stop it, Leo, will you? Okay, Martinez, $1,500. Cash on delivery.
Half of it now.
$300 now.
I'm sorry, no.
Well, that's all the cash we have.
How do you propose to get more?
How much is this worth?
The American Turistas Hembra.
What's so funny?
Oh, just the ways of fortune. I'm sorry you would not understand.
You talk too much.
Yeah, see, one of my great failings.
I can fix that.
Cut it out, Leo. Well, how about it? That rock's worth more than $1,200.
Oh, much more? But the question is, what can one unload it for? Tell me, how did you acquire this?
Oh, a dame I picked up at a bar while her husband was dead drunk. Well?
I will make the arrangements. You give me $300 on the emerald.
Yeah, you get the $300 now as a binder. I'll hand you the stone when you've delivered.
Very well, I agree. Now, you listen carefully to me. You will both meet me at the Cafe Mosca at 11 o'clock. We shall drive from there to a certain beach where we pick up the boat. Is that clear?
Yeah. Leo will meet you.
And you?
Oh, I'm staying at Havana. I got to make arrangements for the truck. I'll meet the boat when it comes back and hand over the emerald. Just tell me where.
The beach at Marianao. There's a dirt road. You cannot miss this. Now, 3 hours to Key West, 15 minutes to load, 3 hours back to Cuba. The boat will arrive at Marianao by 5 tomorrow morning. Is it well?
Yeah. Here's your 300.
Much thanks, senor.
You know what I do to chappies who talk too much?
Stop it, Leo, will you? You'll meet at the Muskie at 11.
It will be my pleasure. Well, is that coffee you drink, Maru?
Oh, sit down, Theo. Sit down. Yeah, it's coffee, all right. I hit 195 a half hour ago.
Well,
what's up?
If you're not too busy tonight, there's a little shipment to be moved in from Key West.
Oh, how much?
$1,000 for you.
And for you?
Only 100.
Go on. What do you think? I'm stupid?
Oh, you're a devil. One can hide nothing from you. Very well, I receive 150.
Ah, you.
Is it a deal?
What time do we leave?
Around 11.
I'll have the boat ready just off Guanabaco. You know the dock, sir?
Yes.
Brings 1,000 with you.
I will give you 1,000 tomorrow, soon after we return.
Bring it with you, or we do not even leave. Well?
I will bring it with me.
Good. Have some coffee.
No, gracias. It is necessary now to see Amelia. Until 11, then.
Until 11.
Leo, I was worried, little one. You were gone so long.
Oh, I had much business to transact. Oh, Amelia, I am working on a deal, a very big deal. So big that I need $1,000 to swing it.
Leo.
See, I have 300 and I need 700 more. Amelia, will you lend it to me?
I have but 800 in the whole world.
Well, lend me 7. Oh, if this deal proceeds as planned, Amelia, you and I will be married this week, and then I shall settle down as an honest cafe keeper.
Oh, Theo, for that I would give all the money there is.
Where is this boat? I don't see it.
Patience, Senor Walsh. It's the end of the dock.
A dock, he calls it. Some crummy dock.
No, quiet, please. Maru.
Here, Theo.
Captain Maru, this is Senor Leo Walsh.
Uh-huh. Yeah. You, have some money, Theo?
Here. $1,000 as agreed. Senor Walsh will guide you to the exact spot at Key West. And, gentlemen, I wish you both a good charge.
Save your wishes for somebody else. You're coming with us.
No. I make it a point never
I say you are, so does this.
I have a repugnance for guns between associates.
And I don't trust people who talk so much. You're coming with us. Now get in.
I shall do as you say.
All right, now you, Skipper.
Thank you.
Some tub.
You'll never see a faster one.
How fast?
40 knots.
All right, shove off. How come you're so quiet, big mouth?
Oh, I was just thinking. We're thinking that the life of honesty contains almost as much interest as the kind I have formerly led.
In just a moment, we will return to Escape.
How long you been in, pal? No matter how long, 20 years, 20 months, Social Security now provides you with insurance protection with benefits which you'll get when you retire at 65, or when you reach 50 if you're totally or permanently disabled. Social Security also represents family survivor benefits for a serviceman's widow and minor children. The full story of how Social Security works is available in a number of different pamphlets. These pamphlets are available now in service libraries and reading rooms. They take only a few minutes to read, and the information you get will help you plan for the future. First of all, you should know what Social Security can mean to your family in the event of your death. And it's important to learn how many years of service you'll need to qualify for this second retirement check. Servicemen can collect Social Security at age 65, but women are eligible at age 62. Have you investigated your Social Security benefits?
Well, yes, I have. And there's something strange going on here. young lady. Oh, CW's here in view, but she hasn't returned to the microphone yet.
Okay.
She muted herself, so that tells me
She
she's
muted
otherwise
herself, so
engaged.
unmute yourself, girl. Yep.
Now, there's probably a reason. She could be otherwise engaged.
There's a reason I mute myself. Sometimes I say bad words.
Such as employment. But that's neither here nor there. We're through part 1 of our episode from Escape.
Yeah, was that Jack Webb I heard in there? I'm thinking it was. He did a lot of early escapes.
I actually thought I heard Alan Reed for a second, but it was just somebody being a little boisterous on the program.
Yeah, could have been. Yeah, I mean, it could have been. I don't know that Alan Reed did many escapes, but I know Jack Webb did. That's why I kind of thought maybe I'd heard him in the background there. Hope everybody's kind of getting used to our new structure here, and kind of liking what they see, hopefully.
Yeah, and please bring to our attention any kind of faux pas if the audio could use adjustment. We're just getting used to this ourselves, and it's been a challenge, but it's been a fun one.
We've learned a lot. Like all the things not to do. We've learned how to do that.
Yes. We have become experts at what not to do. Like hitting the live button early on in the show. That's a no-no. But we hope you're enjoying it. We certainly are. And let's give a quick shout out to everybody that's here on Twitch. Movie Man, Daryl, Fogsby, Gar the Ghoul, good old Bob, Lodi Mike, hey.
Lodi Mike also showed up on the YouTube page, as well as Fogsbane. And Lodi Mike is showing up as Dragon Wing 007.
Yes.
And
00 Secret.
00 Secret? Okay.
00 Secret, yes.
I don't know if James Bond ever went down to Cuba or not. I don't know.
I don't know, but I remember in Godfather 2, there was a portion of the story that took place in Cuba. It's when Michael revealed to Fredo that he knew he betrayed the family. And it was also the fall of the previous regime and the start of Castro's.
Which I blame on the New York Yankees.
Yes, it's all the Yankees' fault.
It is. He tried out for the Yankees and they didn't take him. So if he would have become a New York Yankee, Cuba might not have ever become communist or whatever they technically are.
Yeah, and Manson could have been a Beach Boy too, or a Beatle. But who knows?
Could have been. Or a monkey. Who knows?
Alternate realities right here on Eerie House Radio. I said radio.
There you go.
There you go. Let's continue with our episode from Escape. Night in Havana.
Let's do that.
And now back to Escape and the second act of Night in Havana.
In 3 hours, we were passing through the Florida Keys. Maru had no difficulty in following Senor Walsh's directions. There was a place where a finger of land got into the water, an old rum runner's landing base, which I remembered well. A truck was waiting, and 3 men who came forward as we tied to the dock of rotting planks. Senor Walsh spoke to them briefly, and in 10 minutes the heavy crates were on board and we were off again, clearing the land quietly at a low speed and then roaring into the open.
Come on, pour it on, pour it on.
I'm giving it full throttle now. Relax, Sonny.
Listen, squarehead.
You talking to me?
Who else? I don't like for you to call me Sonny.
I do it because you're so bright.
How would you like a third eye?
Senor Walsh, Maru, enough. Carry this as far as you please once we are on shore, but until then...
Yeah, we will go into it first after we
I led them to the squabbling, stretched out on the bench in the cockpit. my head on my arms, gazing into the sky, and soothed by the powerful hum of the engines, so steady that they were in themselves a sort of silence. I thought of Amalia, and how soft and comfortable she was, and that we were both at the right age for marriage. Steady people who knew that what we had was worth a dozen romantic flights to the moon. And I thought of how now there would be a little money for the raising of the mortgage and the Cafe Mosca. And then I dozed. And then...
What's the matter? How come you cut the motor?
Shut up. Tio, are you awake? Did you hear?
See. Where are your binoculars?
Binoculars? What are you looking for?
Coast Guard.
Where are we, Maru?
About 2 miles off the coast between Matanzas and Havana.
I see them. They're to the west, about the same distance south. What is the time?
4:20. Sun will be up in less than 2 hours. Which way is it heading?
I cannot... Well, there's a searchlight. This.
They were tipped off. They were looking for us. Somebody talked. Martinez, shut up.
It's radar. They're also equipped. I have heard that. They come toward us.
Dump the cargo. When they come, we've been fishing.
No, every cent I got is tied up in those boxes.
I said dump the cargo.
And I said no. We'll run for it. This boat's faster than that one.
At this angle, they have us cut off from the open sea. If we go west, we pass Havana. If we go east, Matanzas. As soon as we move, the radio for help, we call.
And I said we'll run for it. Now take the wheel, fat boy, and pour it on. But on. They're moving fast.
I command you.
No, you don't. This does. Get back to the wheel.
Careful, Maru. Careful. He's frightened.
Put away your gun, Sonny.
Stand where you are.
I said... Shoot me, will you?
Enough, Maru, enough. His spine has cracked like a banana stalk. Enough, I say.
Gio, I hurt bad.
Lie down here. Let me see.
Well?
Ugly, Maru. Very ugly.
Help me to the wheel.
Yeah.
Then drop the dinghy and roll to shore. I try to make it back to Key West.
You need care immediately. We'll both go to shore in the dinghy.
At my boat, the Coast Guard.
I will turn it out to sea and set the throttles. She'll give them a run for their money.
But when they overtake us, they'll find the cargo. They know the boat is mine.
One step at a time, Maru. At the moment, we will do as I say. First, we feed Senor Worf to the fishes. Then the dinghy goes over the side. Then you and I. I landed the dinghy only a short distance below the place where I'd left the car. Before 5:30, Maru was in good hands, and I was at the Flores Hotel, knocking at the door of the suite occupied by Senor and Senora Stern. At that moment, I would have surrendered all thoughts of profit for this night's labor in return for assurance that only Amalia's $700 would not be lost.
Lieutenant Molina, this is a sweet...
I give you 1,000 apologies, Senor. Only an emergency forces me to do this. We can't get your emerald now. Do you understand?
Yeah, sure, but...
Only we need your cruiser. You must come with me in your cruiser. And now, I assure you it is our only chance. There is no danger, Senor.
All right, I'll get dressed.
I'll be waiting for you across the street in the black touring car. You come quickly, wear dark clothes, bring the money. But quickly, Senor, quickly.
Where are we going?
We are bound for the beach called Marianao.
Never heard of it.
Has a wooden pier. Should be just about light enough to distinguish. We arrived. Hey, you have brought the cash.
Yeah. How much do I have to pay?
The maximum, Senor, $1,000. They would not do it for less, I am sorry.
No, it's okay. I didn't think you could keep them down even to that. Am I on course?
Yes, exactly on course. We are almost there. I think that you had better give me the money now.
Yeah, it's in my right hip pocket, Lieutenant. Help yourself.
Much thanks. Senor, I am sorry that our regional laxity in guarding the possessions of your wife has put you to all this trouble.
No, forget it. It's one piece with the rest of the trip. I've had a lousy time.
Oh, I am most sorry. We naturally prefer to have the touristas love Cuba.
No, it's not your fault. I was mostly too drunk to see any of it.
I have always tried... Senor, there is more than $1,000 in this pocket. It's 1,100.
Oh, yeah. I meant to tell you. The thousands for the emerald, the other hundreds for you, for all of your courtesy and attention.
Oh, regulations forbid me to accept, senor. But since it would be discourteous, much thanks. We are past Comenitas now, I think. Yes, there's the dock, Mar now. Here, let me take the wheel.
There's someone on shore is blinking a light there. Huh. 3 times.
I have noticed.
Hey, what are you doing? Heading out to sea?
No. I will back in. So. And now comes the most important part, senor. Now, when I bring the boat to a halt at the dock, you must take the wheel and keep your hand on the throttle with the motor running. And when I say to you, now, you throw in the clutch and full speed ahead. Do you understand, you see?
Well, sure, but why? It's all arranged, isn't it?
See, it is arranged, and this is the most crucial part of the arrangement.
Okay, whatever you say, Lieutenant.
All right, you take the wheel. Now remember, keep your hand on the throttle.
Don't forget easy.
Here comes my man along the dock now. Remember, when I say now.
Go ahead, let's get this over with.
Senor Moore?
Martinez?
See, everything has gone well.
Where's Watch?
At the wheel.
Oh, good. Throw me a line. I get my boys to start unloading.
First, before you tie us up, we will conclude our affair, huh? You have the emerald for me?
Oh, yeah. Here, take it.
Good. Much thanks. Here is our cable. Make fast the boat, huh?
Yeah, I got it.
Now, senor, now! Lie down on the deck.
What?
But quickly, you will not be surprised forever. Lie down, stay there.
Well, I don't understand.
I think it will soon be out of range.
You lead an interesting life, Molina.
It has its moments.
When I saw you hand him the cable, I was sure I'd rip the stern off her as soon as I gave it throttle.
Well, senor, I took the precaution to untie it on our side first. Look, the sun is rising. Senor, do you know of any satisfaction to compare with that accompanying a good job well done? 3 days later, I was sitting at a table in the Cafe Moscow with Maru. His wounds still trouble him, and he had lost much weight. A matter he was remedying as quickly as he could.
2 more beers.
Better make it 3. Visitor approaches. No, don't turn your head. It's Lieutenant Molina.
Oh, they found my boat.
You are ready with the story?
It was stolen while I was ill. I know nothing of it.
Bueno. I will testify to it. No, Maru. I have lost my taste for reading. I now spend most evenings at the highlight games, and I find
Captain
that
Maru? Yeah? The Coast Guard has found a boat that belongs to you. Do you have so many that one may be lost without your feeling the necessity of reporting it?
I've been ill. I've not been down to the harbor these 3 days.
I have a question to ask.
Ask it, then.
They found several large crates on board.
They did?
Do you know what we discovered in them? Scrap metal.
Scrap metal? I use it for ballast. Care for a beer?
See, to celebrate my wedding, which occurs this afternoon.
So I have heard. You are going to lead an honest life, Tio?
See. I have been experimenting with it, and I find that it suits me.
Well, keep it confidential. Otherwise, the budget for the police department may be cut to the bone.
Goodbye, Lieutenant. Go with God.
You heard what he said? The crates contain scrap metal.
I'm not surprised. In the note my friend Georgie Young sent to me, he wrote that he was in on a deal just like in the old days. Well, in the old days, he sold many a bootlegger barrels of whiskey which contained only water. In that way, you see, he did not break the law and may be said to have earned his money honorably. As I may be said to do too.
You call owning a cafe earning money honorably?
Well, it depends on the clientele. And in that respect, Maru, perhaps it would be better after the wedding, of course, if you took your custom elsewhere.
Suppose I tell you that from now on, I will be as honest as you yourself. Will you let me patronize this bar?
Oh, gladly, Maru. But, of course, I will be doubly watchful of the cash register.
Escape is produced and directed by William N. Robeson. Tonight we have presented Night in Havana by Burnham Carter, adapted for radio by Walter Brown Newman. Featured in the cast were Tony Barrett as Tio, Alan Reed as Maru, and Janet Nolan as Amelia and Mrs. Sterner. Also heard were Ted Von Eltz, Bill Conrad, Jeff Corey, and Jack Webb. Good night then until the same time next week when once again we offer you Escape.
Escape has come to you through the worldwide facilities of the United States Armed Forces Radio and Television Service.
Dun, 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 dun.
Nice organ.
Yeah. Hey, how could you tell?
How we lost everyone. Gar's gone, CW's gone, but we're here.
Yeah, we're here. Well, we're not all here. Speaking for
If we were
myself.
all here, we wouldn't be here.
That's right, Dave. You get this one. Eerie House Radio proudly presents Cigarless. Now, moral of the story written by Gar.
Yes, apologies to Gar. A fast boat will always beat a sinking car every time.
Yep.
And we were both right. I did hear Jack Webb, and you did hear Alan Reed.
Oh, I'll be darned. And I just said I can hear it's not now in the chat. Now I'm feeling even dumber than I did in the first place.
There you go.
Par for the course.
And it's a tough course sometimes, yes.
I'll tell you.
Whoa.
Hey, wait a second. I think I hear something.
Can you?
Well, I see something.
Can you unmute her, Dale, or not?
Sure. Maybe she doesn't want to be. We're going to find out.
Here it is. Oh, that's back.
Yeah, so she's not in a position where she can speak. That's all. That's all that means, kiddies.
Surprise!
Yeah, it's a podcast, but
you may not find us on your TV, because in case you did not know, we're being brought to you by, brought to you on, brought to you by
there. We're busting through with some good
there you go.
old-time radio programs. We still have Dangerous Assignment yet.
Yes, we do.
And more. And more. What else is... well, we'll talk about tomorrow night later when we have cheap, cheesy self-promotion coming up a little later on.
Yes. Always good to have shameless promotions.
Yes. Every chance we get. So, Dave, tell us a little bit about A Dangerous Assignment.
Dangerous Assignment, interesting show about basically international intrigue. And I don't know, I can't think of a guy who was in that all of a sudden. but he wanted it to be on television, and he went to all three networks. And
what was his name?
I know his face. I just can't think of his name at the second. But he,
Brian Douglas? No, something. I don't know.
no, he went to all three networks, and no one would buy it. So he took that, and some of the scripts were redone from radio, and produced it himself for at least one season, maybe two, and probably made more money in syndication than he did would have as a network show, because then he reaped most of the benefits of what was happening in there. And that happened a lot. I know when Humphrey Bogart and Lauren Bacall did their radio show, they produced it themselves, and they made a truckload of money on Bold Adventure. So, syndication, especially for early television, syndication was a way to really, because networks weren't really fully loaded for bear yet with programs. So it just made it kind of an interesting thing. So it was on television. There are YouTube videos of the television show, and right now there's a audio version of it, which was first, that we can share right here on Eerie House Radio. Dale.
Sure. And this one's called The Hired Assassin. And it comes to us.
And it comes to us from May 27th of 1950 and 3.
Dangerous Assignment. Transcribed starring Brian Donlevy as Steve Mitchell.
Yeah, danger is my assignment. I get sent to a lot of places I can't even pronounce. They all spell the same thing, though, trouble. But when I walk into the commissioner's office, I don't realize that I'm going to wind up catching a killer by playing parlor games. Morning, Commissioner. You sent for me?
Steve, we finally got a lead on a cold-blooded killer who's been giving us nothing but trouble. A 20th century Borgia who's been involved in a dozen international murders during the past year.
Borgia? The victims, I gather, all go out the same way. Poison, huh?
Administered through most ingenious methods, Steve. And we've never been able to find out who this hired assassin is.
Now we know?
Ken Merrick thinks he does. We got word from him through a contact in Havana. Merrick is certain he spotted our killer, but he's got to move cautiously.
The killer suspects Ken is an American agent?
Merrick's not sure. Still, I think it's best to have another man take over. Keep Merrick undercover.
Right.
Get down to Havana, Steve. Merrick will be waiting for you in a bar called Sailor Ted's. Find out what he knows about the killer and go after him. Or her. Well, that's it. You've got your assignment. Good luck.
The National Broadcasting Company is presenting Dangerous Assignment, starring Brian Donlevy in the role of Steve Mitchell, colorful two-fisted government agent. At all those places of the world where danger and intrigue walk hand in hand, there you will find Steve Mitchell on another dangerous assignment. Magnificent musical entertainment is yours for the dialing every Monday evening on the NBC Radio Network. Yes, listen on most NBC stations to these great programs. The Railroad Hour with singing star Gordon MacRae and guest artists from Musicdom's Hall of Fame. The Voice of Firestone, featuring Howard Barlow and the Firestone Orchestra and Chorus in the melodies you enjoy hearing. The Telephone Hour, and the music of Donald Voorhees and the Bell Symphonic Orchestra. And then it's the Dinah Shore Show, NBC's new Monday night program special, starring America's favorite songbird, Miss Dinah Shore. Yes, every Monday night, listen to the best musical entertainment on this NBC station.
Sure, I've got my assignment. Get down to Havana, Cuba, and check with one of our agents there. He's got the information, we hope, that'll help us nail a hired assassin who's been a big headache to us for years. It's early Friday evening when my plane lands in a driving rainstorm. I mush on through the downpour to Sailor Ted's bar. There's a good crowd on hand, but I spot Ken Merrick right away. He seems to be having a big discussion with the bartender.
I'm telling you, Sailor, you're wrong. Musial didn't bat clean up in that series.
Oh, wait a minute. You sure of that?
I'm positive. I went to every game.
And if I remember correctly, Musial batted in the number 3 spot. Right, gents?
Huh? Yeah, that's right, mister. You see, Sailor?
Scotch and soda for me, bartender.
Right. Scotch and soda. You see the series in 46, fella?
Saw the cat for Keene in his third win.
First southpaw in the history of the game to win 3 in a World Series. What a ball player, that Burkeen. What's the outlook this year?
Yanks and Dodgers, so the Crystal Ball boys are saying. Something in the paper here about it.
Oh, you just got in from the States, huh? You mind if I have a look?
Yeah, help yourself. I'm through with it.
Thanks. Good to see you again, Steve.
Put on a little weight, haven't you, Ken?
It's the soft life, the gay, mad social world I'm in. Got real palsy-walsy with our Borgia friend.
Tell me more.
Better not talk here. It's not safe. Stick around. I'll get in touch with you. You can trust the sailor. He's okay. Well, I got to shove, fella. Thanks for the paper. So long, sailor. So long, son. Here's your scotch, friend.
Thanks.
Something wrong?
He sure left in a hurry, didn't he?
Yeah. I think he spotted someone outside through the doorway. What'd he say?
Just to stick around, he'd get in touch.
So that's it. You stick around.
So I stick around and wait. A quarter of an hour later, the sailor comes back with another drink for me, and as he hands me my change...
Yeah. Just got a phone call from Merrick.
Where is he?
An apartment not far from here. The address, directions, how to get there, on a slip of paper with the bills I just gave you.
It's still raining as I head for the address Sailor's given me, 37 Avenida Ruiz. It's a tall, modern apartment building looking a little out of place in one of the not-so-swank neighborhoods of Havana. The front door is propped open. I wander down the ground floor corridor and then lean on the buzzer to apartment 2. No answer. I try the door. It's open. Only light in the room comes from a small lamp on a desk near the open French windows. Merrick is sprawled out on the floor near the desk, a letter opener in his back. Yeah, he's dead. Then I hear a slight noise behind me. I jerk the lamp cord. As the slugs whistle past me in the dark, I dive across the room, roll in behind the sofa, and then the front door slams. I race down the hall, out into the street. Then I duck around the corner.
Hey, what did you watch?
Sailor, what are you doing here?
Oh, I was wondering maybe you had trouble finding a place.
I ran into trouble only when I got here. Somebody planted a letter opener in Merrick's back.
Hey, what?
Yeah, and that someone just pumped a couple of slugs at me and ducked out. You see anyone come this way?
No, not a soul.
You sure?
Of course I am.
Come on.
All right. Killer could have gone the other way, you know. Slipped down the alley.
Yeah.
Hey, where's Josephine? Ain't she around?
Should she be?
Oh, sure. It's her apartment. Oh, that's right. You wouldn't know.
Who is this Josefina?
Runs a high-class perfume shop downtown. Real looker. And she's been around.
Merrick's girlfriend?
Well, they were pretty chummy. But then she's pretty chummy with a lot of guys around town.
Come on. Let's go inside and call the law. Ten minutes later, the boys from headquarters show up with one Lieutenant Armijo in charge. While I go about giving the apartment a fast frisk, I fill him in on what's happened.
And you did not even get a glimpse of the killer, Senor Mitchell?
Nope. But I've got a hunch there's something in here the killer wanted.
What makes you think that?
The killer had plenty of time to duck out of here through those French windows when I started leaning on the door buzzer.
Go on, senor.
Suppose the killer wanted more time to search the room. So the killer opens the windows wide and ducks back of that screen over there.
I see. You then coming into the room and noticing the windows open would assume the killer had gone out that way. I think you have something there, Senor Mitchell. Yes, I will have my men search the apartment thoroughly.
Good. In the meantime, I want to start checking on something else. Oh, Sailor.
Yeah, Steve.
Besides this girl, Josefina, who else had Merrick been palling around with?
Well, let me see now. Well, there's Alfonso, for one. Playboy type. Interested in racing cars, horses, and women. Not necessarily in that order. Merrick, Alfonso, and Summers used to hang around a lot.
Summers?
Yeah, Vic Summers. Hey, he lives in this apartment building. Apartment 12, as a matter of fact. A good friend of Josefina's, too. Maybe she's up there. Huh?
Maybe. Worth a try. Merrick have any other close friends, sailor?
Yeah, there's a guy named Zarubin, a Hungarian, I think. Merrick's known him longer than the others. Met him in Europe a couple of years ago. Was sort of surprised to run into him here in Havana.
That sounds interesting.
Well, let me get to a phone, and I'll check for you, find out where Zarubin lives.
Okay. While you do that, I'll run upstairs to apartment 12.
Well, hello.
Hey, looks like I'm butting into something.
Oh, not at all, my friend, not at all. You come in, huh? Come on.
I'm looking for Josefina. Is she here?
No, but if you are a friend of hers, you are most welcome. Most welcome, senor.
You act like the host, are you?
No, that's Vic over there at the piano. I am Alfonso. Here, let me take your things. And please to join our little party. Huh?
Little? This place is bulging.
Hey, friends of Vic. They arrived by boat less than 2 hours ago from Miami.
I see. You said Josefina wasn't here?
We are expecting her and Kenny.
Merrick?
Yes. You know him too?
Yeah.
Good. In the meantime, I introduce you to the others, eh? Come along. How'd you make out, Steve?
Great, sailor. I racked up 3 rumbas with a blonde from Baltimore and got her phone number. She insisted.
What do you mean, Senor Mitchell?
There's a party going on up in apartment 12, Lieutenant. The joint's jumping with happy tourists from the USA.
You see Summers?
Yeah. Alfonso was up there, too. Either one of them could have slipped away from the party, killed Merrick, and gotten back to the party without being missed. It could have all been wrapped up in less than a minute.
And the girl, Josefina, she was not there?
Nope. You get Zarubin's address for me, sailor?
Yeah. One of the boys works in my place. Here it is.
Thanks. See you later, Lieutenant. The address sailor has given me turns out to be a small house in a quiet residential neighborhood. I walk up the driveway, past the garage, and up on the front porch. The door is opened by a small, heavy-set gent wearing bathrobe and slippers.
Yes, what is it?
Mr. Zarubin?
I'm Zarubin, yes.
Steve Mitchell. Here are my credentials.
Oh, I see. Come in.
You know a man named Merrick? Kenny Merrick?
Oh, yes, I've known him for years. Why'd you ask?
He was murdered less than an hour ago, Mr. Zarubin.
Merrick murdered? I cannot believe it.
When did you last see him?
Not for several days.
You didn't see him today or earlier this evening, perhaps?
No, I have not been out of the house all day or evening. I'm not feeling well. I thought it best to remain indoors.
You live here alone, Mr. Zarubin?
Yes, alone. Do sit down, Mr. Mitchell. I think you will find that chair comfortable.
Thanks. I won't keep you long, Mr. Zarubin, but I do have to ask certain questions, routine.
I understand. Of course, I will do anything I can to help you. Please, ask anything you wish. Anything.
I spend the next few minutes questioning Zarubin, but he comes up with little information I can use. It's obvious he doesn't know, or at least makes out he doesn't know, that Merrick was an American agent. The interview finally over, I go back outside. Then I slip into the garage where a 2-seater is parked. The car shows definite signs of having been out in the rain, and the motor is still warm, and that doesn't fit in at all with Zarubin's story. I start to turn around when something crashes down along the side of my head, and I stagger against the wall. A shelf loaded with bottles and cans comes toppling down, spills all over the floor, and I get a strong whiff of gasoline. Before I can shake the cobwebs out of my brain, there's an explosion. A wall of flame shoots up in front of me. I finally get to my feet, stagger through the smoke to the door, and then I hear the bolt slam shut from outside. I'm trapped. The place is going up like a matchbox.
Steve Mitchell will continue his dangerous assignment in just a moment. A child with cerebral palsy has only half a chance. Won't you give him the other half? He needs costly, highly specialized care. He needs to learn to walk and talk. He needs to learn things everyone else takes for granted. But does he get them? He gets less than half, because the care just isn't there. Right now, the tragic truth is that 92 out of every 100 persons with cerebral palsy must struggle along without any care at all. Give them a chance to lead useful, active lives. Give them a chance to become self-sufficient. That's all they ask, just a fair chance. You can help them lead active, useful lives by supporting United Cerebral Palsy. So send your contributions to United Cerebral Palsy in care of your local postmaster. And remember, friends, a child with cerebral palsy has only half a chance. Won't you give him the other half?
Oh, nice thoughts. All right. This is going pretty well, gang. You enjoying the show? I am.
A little bit on Baldo Brian Donlevy. I know we're kind of crushed for time a little bit. Born
No, we're not.
February 9th, 1901. He was either born in County Armagh, Ireland, or Cleveland, Ohio. That's what Wikipedia tells us. So where he was born is kind of up in the air. He doesn't sound too Irish.
We can run late, Dave. We don't have the clock we used to have.
That's right. That's right. We don't have the clock here with this. That's right.
So
anyway,
there will be no more time Nazi. No more clock Nazi.
Interesting, and mostly known for stage, movie, radio, television. Known a lot for this role he's playing here, and he played on television. And in noir movies, he usually played the heavy. So that just kind of gives you a little bit on him. He passed away April 5th of 1972 out in Los Angeles, California. He was born in Ireland, Cleveland, Ohio.
Uh-oh, poor guy.
Very interesting.
Well, your audio's breaking up a little bit. We'll give it a chance to recover with a little bit of this.
There is nothing wrong with your computer. Do not attempt to reboot this web page. We are controlling the downstream. We will control the programming. We will control the transitions. We can change the content from a classic film or subject you to horror hosts. For the next 24 hours, sit quietly while we program all that you see and hear. We repeat, there is nothing wrong with your computer. You are about to participate in a great adventure. You are about to experience the awe and mystery which reaches from your inner mind to the eerie limits.
Okay. So that one works.
Okay.
Yeah. And guess what? We get to do this all again tomorrow at 6:15 Eastern, just like usual. We'll have a featurette and the whole deal.
Take you up to 8 p.m. And what happens at 8 p.m., Dale?
Well, if you're watching on the Twitch, just switch channels and get on over to see Gar the Ghoul. Hoping he's well. We had to he shot us a message. He was ailing, so he will not be back.
At CW, all she has to do is turn off her mute there, and she can be speeching with us.
Yeah, she's here, but apparently not yet available.
Okay.
So we might as well wrap up our dangerous assignment, starring Brian Donlevy. Yep. We'll be back, I promise.
Now back to Dangerous Assignment and Brian Donlevy as Steve Mitchell.
Mitchell! What?
Mitchell!
Oh, Lieutenant Armijo. Hey, I'm out in the driveway.
See. You were carried out of the garage just in time.
Oh, brother, that was too close.
What were you doing in the garage?
I was checking up on Reuben's story that he hadn't left the house all evening. His car engine was warm, which meant he lied to me. It could also mean he's the gent who clobbered me and tried to give me a hot foot.
No, I'm afraid not, Senor Mitchell.
What do you mean?
It was Reuben who noticed the flames coming from the garage. He rushed from the house to save his car, found you inside the garage, and dragged you out.
Well, that doesn't exactly fit, does it? Incidentally, how come you're here?
I came to tell you that the girl Josefina had shown up at her apartment. I thought that you would wish to question her.
Yeah, but right now I'm more interested in finding out why Zarubin lied to me. Where is he?
You wish me, Mr. Mitchell?
Yeah, Zarubin. I understand I've got you to thank for dragging me out.
It was fortunate for you. I saw the flames.
Yeah, I guess it was, all right. And now maybe you'll tell me why you lied to me earlier.
Lied to you? What do you mean?
Just what I said. You told me you didn't leave your house this evening.
That's the truth.
Come off it. Your car engine was still warm when I felt it, and there was fresh mud on the tires. Let's have it.
Very well. I did lie to you, Mr. Mitchell, but not for the reason you think.
Keep talking.
I guess I became panicked at the thought of being involved in a murder.
Most people do, Zarubin.
You do not understand. You see, my picture in the paper might very well be my death warrant. In what way, Senor Zarubin? My name is not really Zarubin. I am Gregor Zimenov, a political refugee. I barely escaped from Eastern Europe with my life. I know there are foreign agents here in Havana who would quickly be given orders to liquidate me should my picture and new name appear in the newspapers.
I see. We can check up on your background.
Please do. You will find that what I tell you is true, that I was a good friend of Ken Merrick's.
Well, Lieutenant, I guess our next lead is Josefina. Let's get back to the apartment house and have a talk with her.
Well, Senor Mitchell, we appear to be no further along than before.
No, but you might expect an international killer like the person I'm after would be pretty good at covering up his or her tracks.
See.
Wait a minute, Lieutenant.
What is it?
Something I said just gave me an idea.
Oh?
Maybe the reason the killer was still inside the apartment when I arrived was because he had to leave by the same way he came in, the front door. And I was blocking the way.
But why would he have to leave by the front door if the French door was open?
Because... Well...
Here I am, Honey Blossom, behind the drapes.
Yeah, so I see.
A friend of yours, no doubt.
I told you I met a blonde from Baltimore at that party upstairs, Lieutenant. Well, this is it. Lieutenant Armijo, Prunella.
Luella, where you been, Honey Blossom?
Busy.
If you will excuse me, I will wait in Josefina's apartment.
Hey, Lieutenant, wait, don't leave me.
I miss you, Honey Blossom.
Oh, that's nice. Now, if you'll excuse me...
Oh, no, you shouldn't have not gonna run off again.
Look,
But we're having the most fun, Honey Blossom.
Aha! There you are, my sweet, huh?
I beg your pardon.
Luella, my sweet, I have found you.
Oh.
I'm trying to get Stevie to play Alfonso.
Don't tell me you've got a red-hot game of hide-and-seek going.
Of course. Will you to join us, huh?
Well, later.
Now, that's a promise. All right, Alfonso, but you can't catch me.
Oh, you will be so fun to try.
Oh, brother.
Ah, Senor Mitchell, you have given your admirer the shake.
Temporarily.
This is Senorita Josefina and Senor Steve Mitchell.
Senor Mitchell,
Senorita?
I wish you to know how shocked I was to hear that Ken Merrick had been murdered.
Yeah.
And right here in my own apartment, I told him to make himself at home as I worked late. Do you have any idea who could have done it?
I'm coming to that. Lieutenant, I started to tell you my new idea. Here it is. Suppose the killer has just finished stabbing Merrick when I ring the doorbell. He opens the French windows but can't leave through them.
Why not?
Take a look through them. The ground's all muddy. He'd leave footprints and he'd get mud on his shoes.
He could destroy the shoes.
And walk around barefoot.
Oh, of course not. He could go home and get another pair.
What if he couldn't go home?
Why not?
Because his home was swarming with cops.
Wait. You mean this apartment?
Yeah. Suppose this apartment was where the killer lived.
Just a minute. This is crazy talk. I did not kill Ken Merrick. I was at the shop all evening.
You've got to admit that my theory makes a lot of sense, Josefina.
I don't care what your theory is. It does not apply to me.
Why not?
If I had gotten my feet muddy, I could have gone to my shop and changed shoes. I keep several pair there.
Oh, great. Another lead up in smoke. So right now I'm fresh out of suspects. Then Lieutenant Armijo reports a discovery.
A gun has been found outside, Senor Mitchell. Perhaps the one the killer fired at you. Come.
We go outside to take a look. The gun's in the mud beside the building, right under the window at the end of the corridor. I go back in to the window, but it's locked. I raise it. Armijo looks in at me.
Well?
I don't think it was tossed from here. The killer was in a hurry. He wouldn't have stopped to close and lock the window afterwards.
Senor Mitchell, wait. Up above. The window at the end of the second floor corridor. Looks to be partly open.
I run upstairs for a look. And a pair of arms shoot around me from a doorway.
Boo!
Well, now look, Luella.
Oh, come on, Stevie, you gotta play. Alfonso's no good at finding me, and I can't even find him. Come on,
For the last time,
What's the matter, Honey Blossom?
Nothing. Okay, Luella. I'll play.
Well, goody.
You hide first. I'll give you 10. 1, 2.
Well, here I go.
It's the quickest way I can think of to get rid of her because I've just spotted something through the window, a car easing away from the apartment house. I run outside, grab a police car, and start chasing. The roads are wet and slippery, and when we reach a bend just outside the city, the car I'm chasing doesn't make it. I park and run down off the road toward the wreckage, but suddenly a guy lurches out of the bushes with a gun.
Hey, stop, Mitchell.
Well, hello, Alfonso. You must have been thrown clear, huh?
Yes. I believe one of my arms is broken, but not the one holding the gun, I assure you.
So you're the international killer Ken Merrick was tracking, huh?
As it turns out, I made a mistake tossing the gun out the window, but I did not wish to take it back to the party with me. I started the game of hide and seek to give me an opportunity to recover the gun, but the police beat me to it.
When I realized the gun was tossed from the second floor, that narrowed it down to Summers and you, and that meant it had to be you because Summers lived on the second floor. He could have changed shoes if he'd gotten them muddy, but you were just a guest. You couldn't afford to get your shoes muddy. That's why you couldn't leave by the French window, huh?
Brilliant deductions, Mitchell, but too late. Come, you will drive me away from here and... Wait a moment.
Yeah, car coming.
Yes. Very well. You will stand here very quietly and not attempt to flag it down. When it has passed... Stop.
It sure is. Get back. Too late. I'll take that gun. Thanks.
Those headlights, they blinded me.
Yeah, looked like I got a big assist from somebody.
Honey Blossom.
Well, what do you know, Luella?
You are sure hard enough to find. Lucky I saw you drive away.
Well, Alfonso, looks like your own game beat you. Luella, you sure are persistent.
Well, Honey Blossom, when I play hide and seek, I go all out.
You just ain't whistling Dixie, Honey Blossom.
But I can.
Our star, Brian Donlevy, will return in just a moment. Next Tuesday, June 2nd, NBC will broadcast directly from London, England, the coronation of Elizabeth II. During the day, you'll hear a description of the Queen's procession from Buckingham Palace to Westminster Abbey. And on the spot, word picture by 3 top NBC commentators, George Hicks, Merrill Muller, and Morgan Beatty. Following the procession comes the coronation ceremony in the Abbey. And this portion of the overseas coverage will be described by radio reporters of the British Broadcasting Corporation, the only radio coverage allowed within the Abbey. Then, following the coronation ceremonies, Britain's new Queen will return to Buckingham Palace, where she will address millions of spectators who will jam the London streets and more millions of radio listeners throughout the world. Yes, on Coronation Day, Tuesday, June 2nd, NBC will broadcast all of this important pomp and pageantry. So be sure to hear it all by keeping your radio dial set to this station on the NBC Radio Network.
Next week, the Mediterranean. I make like a smuggler.
And that will be Steve Mitchell's dangerous assignment next week. Featured in tonight's cast were Paul Duboff, Tony Barrett, Herb Ellis, Betty Lou Gerson, and Julie Bennett. This is John Storm speaking. Dangerous Assignment, starring Brian Donlevy as Steve Mitchell with Herb Butterfield as the commissioner, is written by Bob Reif and Adrian Jondeau and is directed by Bill Karn. Be with us again next week at this time when Brian Donlevy, starring in the role of Steve Mitchell, will embark on another transcribed Dangerous Assignment. Fridays, listen to Dinah Shore on NBC.
There you go.
Testing,
And with
testing.
that,
1, 2, 3.
you're not allowed to do
There
that.
you are, CW.
Now you're allowed to do that. Finally, it worked. The magic was slow, but it's here.
Yes. Don't you guys check the chat? You need to check the Riverside chat. I was in the chat.
Oh, yeah. There's only 125 chats in there that I
Oh.
missed. Literally.
Yeah. And I tried to get into YouTube, but I'm going to have to make a unique handle because it wouldn't let me in.
Ah.
Oh, hello, everybody in the YouTube chat. There's Dragon Wing, Foxbane, and whoever else is there. Hi, everyone.
And
The only
Twitch.
one
They're on Twitch,
yeah,
too.
there's a bunch of folks.
Twitch and
Other one
hello,
seems to be
everyone. And Gar, how did Gar get his iconic image on there? I want to do that.
He has his camera pointed at it.
He's got a camera pointed at it, yeah.
You have to do that?
Gar, are you with us again? Are you with us, Gar?
No, I brought back his image because it appeared that he might be returning, but apparently that's not the case.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So you can only do that with a live image?
Yes. At this point. Well, it says our computers don't have enough power to do the other image otherwise.
Yeah, there's other features that we don't think we can use because of not having $1 billion budget.
Well.
For a computer the size of HAL 9000.
But it is your turn for a morale of the story.
Yeah, we probably ought to have one of those.
Probably.
Eerie House Radio proudly presents a Garless moral of the story written by Gar. Take it away, CW. No, I'll take it.
Well, I can do it if you like.
Oh, sure, if you have it handy.
Sure. Ode to Blog Talk and Podbean.
Or we go with one that Gar wrote us, Dale.
Or when an assassin is assassinated, who's the assassin?
There you go.
There we go.
So
Wilhelm got stuck there for a
you
second.
can perpetually broadcast forever. I mean, you don't.
No, not perpetually, but we that brings up an interesting point. Because normally we'd be crushing to finish being at 8:29 and all, but nay, we can go on for hours. Only 6.
Only 6 hours.
With that being said, we promise we will be sharing with you some weirdness, really bad movies here, and also some Dale K. Spook Show stuff.
Outstanding.
Perhaps not entire episodes, perhaps entire episodes. Dave's are clean. Some of mine I got to check for certain things. They may have to be re-edited.
And this is really interesting because I can see in your individual studios, I see, hey Dave, I see Dave, and in Riverside, I see all the wonderful images, and those are showing on YouTube as well.
Yep.
I'm not on Twitch, and I'm not on Facebook right now.
I'm in the Twitches, and Movie Man recently wrote in the chat, how do you get on the air with Twitch? Well, you don't with Twitch. We're doing some experimentation. We're going to figure out how to get some live callers here. We believe we have to send you a link, but we're just going to play around.
We do have to send you a link to join in. And so, Movie Man, you may want to private message Dale so he can get your email so he can send you the link.
Yeah.
Well, there's how you keep the riffraff out. You have to send him a link first.
Well,
No,
that
I'm
doesn't
already
mean
here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm already here. So
that's true. If you're not going to give us an email, you ain't going to talk to us. I guess that's how that goes. or message me privately on Facebooks. and once annually on Instagram.
Yeah, about that. Yeah, once, I mean, have you dusted it off maybe? Use a Swiffer to.
Yeah,
Oh,
I've been throwing. I threw an ad in this week for what we're doing tonight.
Yep.
I think there's got to be a way for people to call into Twitch. I mean, all the gamers talk to each other on that thing. Perhaps they have to send a link out to whoever wants to talk on that too.
But the production is done here, so ergo to reach us, they got to come here.
Oh.
Yep. There you go, gang. There's the place you want to go for the not so right in the head.
Yep. The Eerie houses. Yep.
Come one, come all. There's room for plenty.
There's room for plenty. We do want you to know that next show is tomorrow at 6:15 Eastern. We've got what do we got? We've got a Let George Do It and the Whistler.
The Whistler, yes, we do.
Whistler. He's whistling. And also a new Dave and the AI5 video.
Yeah, I made a video of this week's just so that we'd have it for our premiere weekend here.
Yep.
We'll always have that, but maybe we'll have some stills or something on top.
Yep. And you can count on us to create more content as we grow with this new format. So far, it appears that Twitch is everybody's fave for doing this, but we want to keep an eye on YouTube and even the Facebooks for them what prefers to watch there.
Question. Have you totally and completely vacated Podbean, or are all the older episodes going to be listened? You can listen to them on Podbean as well.
Well, Ms. W, I'm glad you asked. For the nonce, for about 20, I want to say 6 more days roughly, you can still access the Podbean archive, not the entire archive. We're working on that. Of where everything's going to go. There's some at Acast that Dave can tell you about, I think. But
but what we're looking for is a place we can park all of them at. And
right now, YouTube is the parking lot.
Right. But we have all of the recordings that we've done on Podbean. We have them all downloaded live. So
yeah,
we have saved all of those shows. We've saved all the Eerie houses from Blog Talk.
Yep.
So it's just a matter of trying to get everything, getting this settled down. Then we can work on finding a place to put the entire archive.
That, and you can look forward to an Eerie House website as well.
Whoa!
In the future, yeah.
Now, question: will you be able to broadcast live from your website?
You can link quicker from the website. The hope is that people will go to the website and watch from there. I'll probably, if Twitch continues to be the clear favorite, then there'll be a link for the Twitch.
Wow. Oh, and for you techies or people on the go who don't want to bring your desktop or your laptop with you, I have discovered that, yes, Riverside does work very nicely on an Android phone device. I don't know about Apple, but I am now speaking to you via Android device. It does suck the battery power up, unfortunately, but it does work.
Nope. Thanks for sharing that, because I am phone stupid.
Well, it's not just that. I mean, technically, when we got in there, they said you couldn't really use the phone to call in.
Wrong.
So you turn them into fibbers, CW.
Yes, you just have to get the link, which means you have to give an email or go on Facebook to contact the guys. They can send you the link, provided you are worthy, and then you can hop it into the app that you download on your Android phone. Again, I don't know about Apple, but Android, yes. Oh, and Chromebook, too. Definitely Chromebook.
Yes. And I'm using a Chromebook.
There you go,
right now.
gang.
Yep. Lots of ways.
And, we had a request. So let's do it. Dave, we didn't do paper plates.
Okay.
The seemingly endless story of return to paper plates. Yes, be prepared to hear something like this.
And now we come. What? Don't get excited.
That's wrong. Not exactly this, but something like this on Return to Paper Plates.
Put that remote control down and back away from the television.
No.
Eerie House Radio will begin shortly. But first...
You remember last time, Carl and Julia were wandering the streets of Belleville, Illinois, late at night, looking for a meaning to their lives, when Carl suddenly came up with a brilliant idea of how to parlay the 6 cents and a wristwatch they had into $40,000, only to have a robber jump out of the bushes and forever destroy that possibility for a while. It is now moments later, as a bemused Julia says,
"You stupid fool, Carl.
You don't sound very bemused to me, Julia.
Don't believe everything that idiot says."
Oh, what are we going to do, Julia? What are we doing here in Belleville, Illinois, anyway?
What? Belleville, Illinois? I thought we were in Belleville, Missouri. I have an old and almost forgotten aunt that lives in Belleville, Illinois, who's worth millions, and I was always her favorite niece. And that's her house right there.
Well, come on, Julia. What are we waiting for? Yes?
My name is Julia Fairholme. My aunt Elena Fairholme lives here. Is she in?
My child, I have bad news for you. Your aunt died in her sleep just 3 minutes ago.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry.
You're sorry. How do you think she feels?
Good point.
But I do have some good news for you, my child. She's left you $4 million. Here.
Thank you.
Julia.
Get lost, Carl. We're through.
well, what's going to happen next time? Don't fail to miss our next exciting episode when we hear Carl say...
Pardon me, officer. Can you direct me to the nearest Golden Gate Bridge?
You're listening to Eerie House Radio.
The seemingly endless story of Return to Paper Plates. Yes, you may soon be hearing this. If you do, you are listening to another station, and that is a no-no. Instead, listen to Return to Paper Plates.
Yep.
Yep, she's lady after my own heart. Get lost. I got $4 million.
Not after taxes.
I feel bad. You don't feel much, do you?
What's that?
When you're dead, you don't feel much. That was the question. Well, you feel bad. How do you think she feels?
That was a great line. And that was the great Mel Blanc, too. So obviously, Paper Plates was missed. We have a few more episodes to burn up, so we'll continue until we're out of them, I guess. And just like that, requests can be done.
We have a few more, but we're just about out of that series.
Yeah. Well, we better call it a night.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm afraid I didn't have a full charge on my Android battery, so I'm starting to get those warning signs. Danger, danger, danger.
We'll see you tomorrow at 6:15 Eastern, right here on Eerie House Radio.
Castle lights are growing dim. There's no one left but me and him.
And her.
When next
That's
we
right.
meet
I'm here.
in Frankenstone, don't come alone.
Can you dig it?
Yes, I can.